Queen Claire stood at the edge of the cliff, looking at the planet below. It was vast and wild, with thick forests, rivers, and mountains. She knew this was a valuable place, rich with resources and strategic importance. She turned to her commanders Ryan, Alex, and Lisa. The humans had trained for this mission for years. They were ready to face any challenge. Ships hovered above the planet, silent and fast. Humans landed carefully, avoiding detection. Scouts moved ahead, recording alien defenses. Humans did not know the full strength of the aliens, but they believed in strategy, courage, and teamwork. Ryan led the first scouting team. He moved through the thick trees, signaling silently to his squad. They found an alien patrol and waited. Lisa checked their devices and marked positions. They were preparing a trap. The first clash was small. Few humans fired from hidden positions. The aliens were surprised. They'd expected open battle, but humans were clever. Ryan and his team took cover behind rocks and trees, using the terrain to their advantage. Shots rang out, and the aliens tried to respond, but humans were faster and smarter. In the end, humans disappeared before the aliens could catch them. Queen Claire watched the reports from above. She smiled. This was exactly what she wanted. Humans would not fight blindly. They would use brains as much as strength. Alex suggested moving closer to the alien base for more information. Claire agreed. Humans could not defeat the aliens yet, but they could learn their weaknesses. As humans advanced, they found more alien patrols. Each time, humans set traps and used guerrilla tactics. The aliens began to notice that humans were unpredictable. They'd always thought themselves masters of war, but humans were changing the rules. Humans struck and vanished. They attacked supply lines and scattered alien forces. Each victory, no matter how small, gave humans confidence. At night, humans gathered in a safe area. Claire spoke to her team. She told them the aliens expected power and fear. Humans had neither. Humans had skill, courage, and the will to win. Ryan nodded. Alex checked weapons and gear. Lisa planned the next move. Everyone was focused. The humans were ready to take more risks because they believed in their mission. The humans discovered an alien outpost in the northern forest. It was heavily guarded and looked impossible to take with force alone. Claire studied maps and reports. She decided to send a small team to scout and prepare traps. Ryan, Alex, and Lisa would lead squads in separate directions to confuse the aliens. Humans would not attack directly. They would strike smartly and retreat if needed. Before the mission, humans set simple traps and left false trails. They wanted aliens to follow wrong paths and waste time. They hid behind rocks and trees waiting. The first aliens to arrive were confused. They fell into traps, tripping alarms and creating chaos. Humans watched and adjusted their plans. The aliens were learning that humans were not like other species they had faced. Humans were unpredictable, clever, and bold. Queen Claire felt pride in her soldiers. Humans had arrived on a planet ruled by those who believed no one could challenge them. The humans had already proved that belief wrong. Humans had not won the war yet, but they had begun to shatter the confidence of the enemy. Humans were showing that courage, intelligence, and teamwork could fight even the strongest opponent. The first part of the battle was over, and humans were ready for what came next. Queen Claire studied the northern outpost from a high hill. The aliens had strong defenses, but humans had something stronger. Humans had plans, courage, and unity. She called Ryan, Alex, and Lisa to discuss the attack. They would not charge blindly. They would strike at weak points and retreat before the enemy could recover. Ryan led the first team through a hidden path. He moved quietly, signaling his squad to stay low. They watched alien patrols and counted soldiers. Alex and Lisa positioned teams to block escape routes and create distractions. Humans used simple but smart tricks. Smoke from fires made aliens lose sight. False signals made them think humans were in multiple places. Humans used surprise and timing as weapons. The first attack was sudden. Humans emerged from cover, striking quickly and retreating into trees. Aliens were confused and expected humans to fight openly. Humans instead used speed and clever tactics. They destroyed supply stations, cutting food and fuel. Each strike was short but damaging. Humans did not aim for glory. They aimed for control and strategy. Queen Claire monitored every move. She gave signals to shift teams. Humans moved like shadows, avoiding traps and ambushes. The aliens were strong, but humans were smarter. Humans learned fast from every encounter. They improved their plans and prepared for the next strike. Every small victory built their confidence and weakened the aliens' morale. As humans attacked, they captured alien technology. Lisa studied it quickly. Humans could use some machines and weapons for their benefit. Alex suggested using captured communication devices to send false messages to alien soldiers. Claire approved. Humans were not only fighters, they were thinkers and planners. Aliens could not predict their moves. During one encounter, Ryan faced a squad of aliens alone, used quick thinking and traps to avoid capture. He lured the aliens into a pit and trapped them. The squad reunited and retreated safely. Humans cheered quietly, knowing victory came from strategy, not brute force. Queen Claire praised Ryan's courage. She knew every soldier counted and every action mattered. Aliens began to change their tactics. They moved more carefully and spread forces thinner. Humans observed and adapted. Every human strike was now part of a larger plan. Humans wanted the aliens to make mistakes. Humans were patient and willing to wait for the right moment. Alex and Lisa coordinated attacks that seemed random, but were precise and deadly. After days of fighting, humans had weakened the northern outposts. Supply lines were destroyed, soldiers were confused, and alien leaders were frustrated. Humans had not yet attacked the main base, but they had shown they could strike anywhere. Aliens began to respect humans' skill and courage. They realized humans were not ordinary enemies. They could think, plan, and adapt. Queen Claire gathered her team at night. Fires burned low, and humans cleaned weapons. She reminded them of their mission. Humans were not there to kill for glory. They were there to survive, to win, and to prove humans could overcome any enemy. Ryan, Alex, and Lisa nodded. Humans were ready for the next step. Battle for the planet had begun, and humans were already changing the game. Queen Claire watched the alien forces gather. They were larger now and stronger. They thought they could crush the humans easily. She knew humans would need careful planning. Humans could not fight blindly against numbers. She called Ryan, Alex, and Lisa to the command tent. They studied maps, counted enemy positions, and planned ambushes. The humans moved quietly through the dense forest. Ryan led one squad, Alex another, and Lisa took a small team to block escape routes. Humans used the terrain to their advantage. They placed traps, dug hidden pits, and set alarms with simple devices. Every move was calculated. Aliens expected direct attacks, but humans used clever tricks instead. The first ambush began at dawn. Humans fired from hidden positions. Aliens were caught off guard. They tried to fight back, but humans moved quickly. Ryan led his squad around the enemy flank. Alex blocked reinforcements, and Lisa attacked from the rear. Humans used speed, strategy, and coordination to destroy alien squads. Queen Claire watched from above, giving signals through communication devices. Humans coordinated perfectly. Aliens had more numbers and stronger weapons. But humans had skill and planning. Humans moved silently and struck unexpectedly. Aliens began to lose confidence. They realized humans were not ordinary fighters. After the ambush, humans retreated to a safe location. They checked for injuries and repaired weapons. Ryan shared information about alien patrols and supply lines. Alex and Lisa updated maps with new positions. Humans learned from every fight. They studied alien movements and planned the next strike carefully. They knew patience was important. Humans also captured alien machines during their attacks. Lisa studied them quickly. Humans could use some devices to improve their own abilities. Alex suggested using captured communication tools to send false messages and confuse aliens. Queen Claire approved. Humans used brains and courage together. Aliens could not predict their actions. One day, Ryan encountered a small alien patrol alone. He used traps and clever tactics to avoid detection. He led them into a hidden pit and trapped them. When his team arrived, they took the prisoners and retreated safely. Humans celebrated quietly. Victory came from strategy, not force alone. Queen Claire praised Ryan. Every action mattered, and every human contributed to the plan.
Alias.
aliens were frustrated. They had never faced an enemy who could adapt and strike unexpectedly. They spread their forces thinner, trying to cover all areas. Humans observed and planned. Every human strike now seemed random, but it was precise. Humans were patient and waited for the right moments. They wanted aliens to make mistakes and then take advantage. After several days, humans had damaged alien supply lines, captured technology, and weakened patrols. Aliens were confused and frustrated. Humans had not attacked the main base yet, but they had proven they could strike anywhere. Humans were learning, adapting, and showing that courage and intelligence could defeat numbers and power. Queen Claire gathered her team at night. Humans rested, cleaned weapons, and shared reports. She reminded them of their mission. Humans were not there for glory. They were there to survive, to win, and to show that humans could overcome any enemy. Ryan, Alex, and Lisa nodded. Humans were ready for the next phase. The battle was far from over, but humans were changing the rules of war. Queen Claire studied the alien stronghold in the Central Valley. It looked impossible to attack head-on. She called Ryan, Alex, and Lisa to discuss the plan. Humans would need courage, stealth, and strategy. They could not rely on numbers or force alone. They needed to outsmart the aliens. Ryan led the infiltration team. He moved silently through the shadows with Lisa and 2 other soldiers. They avoided patrols, scanned security devices, and marked safe paths. Humans knew the risk was high. One wrong move could end the mission. Humans relied on preparation and patience. Alex and the remaining squad stayed outside. Their job was to create distractions. Fires, smoke, and false signals made aliens think humans were attacking from many directions. Humans wanted aliens to focus on the wrong places. While the infiltration team moved closer to the target, timing was critical. Humans had trained for this moment. The infiltration team reached the outer walls of the stronghold. Ryan signaled his team to hide and wait for guards. Lisa carefully disabled alarms while Ryan led the way. Humans moved silently, using every shadow for cover. They planted devices to block communications and create confusion. The aliens did not notice the humans moving inside. Queen Claire watched every signal from a distance. She coordinated Alex's distractions with the infiltration team. When the alarms went off, aliens were confused. Some ran to defend false attacks. Humans used this to their advantage. They moved quickly, planting traps and devices that would delay alien reinforcements. Inside the stronghold, Ryan and Lisa encountered alien soldiers. They acted fast. Humans used close combat skills, traps, and quick thinking to neutralize the enemy. They did not fight for glory. Humans fought to complete the mission and survive. Every move was precise. Humans adapted to every situation, using strategy over brute force. After hours of careful movement, humans completed their objectives. Communications were disabled, security devices destroyed, and traps set for alien reinforcements. Ryan and Lisa signaled success to Queen Claire. The team retreated safely through hidden paths. They were not careless. Every step back was calculated to avoid capture. Alex and his squad continued creating confusion outside. Fires burned in false locations. Humans appeared in multiple places, making aliens unsure of the real threat. Aliens were frustrated. They could not find the true human team. Humans had turned the stronghold into chaos without a full battle. Queen Claire praised her team. Humans had shown intelligence, courage, and careful planning. The mission was risky, but it succeeded. Humans proved that even the strongest alien positions could be weakened with strategy. Aliens were now questioning their own security and assumptions. They realized humans were not only fighters, but thinkers. After returning to the safe camp, humans checked weapons and shared reports. Claire reminded them that every mission taught humans something new. Every victory, no matter how small, built their strength and confidence. Humans were learning faster than aliens. Humans were proving that patience, intelligence, and courage could overcome any enemy. Humans rested and prepared for the next phase. The central stronghold was damaged, and aliens were confused. Humans had gained the advantage without full confrontation. Queen Claire knew this was only the beginning. Humans had shattered alien confidence and shown that cleverness and bravery could win battles that seemed impossible. The next steps would be even bolder, but humans were ready. Queen Claire watched as humans studied captured alien machines. Lisa worked quickly, learning how to use them. Humans could improve their weapons and vehicles with these devices. Ryan and Alex trained soldiers on new tactics. Humans wanted to be faster, stronger, and smarter than aliens. They were not only fighters, they were inventors and thinkers. Alex suggested using captured communication devices to send false orders to alien forces. Claire agreed. Humans planned to confuse and divide the enemy. Humans wanted aliens to make mistakes. Timing and coordination were key. Humans prepared carefully, knowing this could change the course of the war. The humans built new war machines using alien technology. Vehicles were faster, weapons more powerful. Humans tested each machine and practiced strategies. Soldiers learned quickly. Humans knew they had to be better than aliens in every way. Courage alone was not enough. Humans combined intelligence, skill, and creativity. Humans launched the first major strike with their new machines. Ryan led a squad into the alien Northern Territory. Alex controlled distractions, and Lisa coordinated attacks from hidden positions. Humans moved fast and attacked unexpectedly. Aliens were shocked. Humans destroyed supply depots and cut communication lines. The attack showed humans could reach anywhere. Queen Claire sent messages to the aliens. Humans would not retreat and were not afraid. Humans were unpredictable, smart, and bold. Alien soldiers began to doubt themselves. Humans had shown they could strike anywhere, and alien leaders were unsure how to respond. Morale was dropping among alien forces. During the strike, Ryan's squad faced a large alien force. Humans used new vehicles and tactics. They attacked from all sides, confusing the enemy. Humans adapted to every move aliens made. Aliens tried to regroup, but humans had already set traps and blocked their paths. Humans fought with skill and intelligence. Aliens were unprepared for human innovation. Humans captured more alien machines. Lisa studied them quickly, learning how to improve their strategies. Humans used every advantage. Queen Claire praised her team. Humans had shown courage and cleverness. Aliens could not predict humans. They were always one step ahead. Humans were rewriting the rules of war. After the attack, humans returned to camp. They repaired machines, shared reports, and planned the next strike. Claire reminded everyone that victory required patience and careful planning. Humans had learned from every battle. They grew stronger and smarter. Every mission made them more dangerous and more confident. Humans also inspired nearby colonies. Small human settlements joined the fight. Following Claire's example, humans worked together, combining knowledge, courage, and technology. Aliens had underestimated humans, and humans were proving them wrong. Humans could think, adapt, and win against even the strongest enemy. Queen Claire looked at the horizon. Humans had gained an advantage. Aliens were frustrated and cautious. Humans had shown they were more than soldiers. They were leaders, thinkers, and inventors. Humans were ready for the next phase. They would continue to strike, disrupt, and defeat alien forces. Humans were changing the battle and proving that courage and intelligence could win any war. Queen Claire observed the aliens gathering their forces for a final battle. They believed they could crush the humans once and for all. Claire knew humans had to be smart. Numbers and power alone would not win. Humans needed strategy, speed, and clever attacks. Ryan led a squad to attack alien flanks. Alex coordinated distractions with smaller teams in multiple locations. Lisa prepared hidden traps and ambush points. Humans were ready. Every action was planned and timed. Humans would not rush blindly. They would strike where the enemy was weak. The battle began early in the morning. Humans moved through forests and hills, attacking unexpectedly. Aliens fired powerful weapons, but humans used terrain and strategy. Humans split into groups, attacking from different directions. Aliens were confused. They could not predict the humans' moves. Ryan and his squad faced a large alien force. Humans used traps, hidden paths, and new machines to confuse the enemy. They struck fast and withdrew before aliens could counterattack. Alex used captured communication devices to send false orders, making aliens fight each other by mistake. Humans used brains as much as strength. Queen Claire stayed in a safe command position, giving orders and coordinating attacks. She watched human squads work together perfectly. Every soldier knew their role. Humans adapted to every alien move. Aliens had expected humans to panic under pressure, but humans stayed calm and focused. During the battle, Lisa's team blocked alien reinforcements. They used new machines and clever traps to stop enemy soldiers. Humans worked together in perfect coordination. Aliens began to retreat in some areas. Morale among alien soldiers was falling. Humans had shown they could fight anywhere and win. The final confrontation came when humans attacked the alien command center. Ryan, Alex, and Lisa led squads to surround it. Humans moved carefully, avoiding heavy fire. They destroyed communication devices and set traps. Aliens tried to defend, but humans were faster and smarter. They attacked from all sides. Aliens were overwhelmed. Queen Claire personally entered the battle near the command center, showing courage and leadership. Humans followed her, fighting with determination. Aliens could not stop the humans. Humans had outsmarted them at every turn. They proved that courage, intelligence, and planning could defeat even the strongest enemy. After hours of fighting, humans controlled the battlefield. Aliens were in retreat. Humans had captured key positions and destroyed the command center. Humans had turned the final battle in their favor. Queen Claire gathered her commanders. Humans had shown the aliens that no one could underestimate them. Humans rested and repaired machines after the fight. Claire reminded everyone that strategy and teamwork were the true keys to victory. Humans had not only won the battle, but it also proved that intelligence, courage, and adaptability were stronger than numbers and power. Humans were ready for what came next. The planet was under human control, and aliens would never forget their defeat. Queen Claire stood on a hill looking at the battlefield. Humans had won. Alien forces were scattered and retreating. Humans had shown courage, intelligence, and skill. Humans had proven that no enemy was unbeatable when they worked together and used strategy. Ryan, Alex, and Lisa moved through the area, checking for survivors and repairing machines. Humans had fought hard, but they stayed careful. They made sure every soldier was safe and every weapon was ready for the next challenge. Humans had learned from every fight and applied their knowledge to gain the advantage. The planet was now under human control. Humans rebuilt key areas and set up defenses. Queen Claire organized teams to patrol and monitor any remaining alien forces. Humans were not careless. They knew the enemy could return. But humans had proven their strength and courage. Humans held meetings to discuss future plans. Claire reminded everyone that victory came from courage, intelligence, and teamwork. Humans had used clever strategies, traps, and new machines to defeat a larger and stronger enemy. Each human had contributed to the success. Humans celebrated their achievement, but they also prepared for the future. Humans began to train new recruits. Ryan, Alex, and Lisa shared their experience and knowledge. Humans wanted every soldier to be ready, disciplined, and smart. Humans had shown that training, planning, and adaptability could change the outcome of war. Queen Claire made sure everyone understood that courage alone was not enough. Humans sent messages to other colonies and nearby settlements. They warned that humans could not be underestimated. Humans had proven that intelligence, strategy, and teamwork could overcome any enemy. Humans became a symbol of strength and courage. Aliens would remember this battle and the human ability to adapt and fight. Queen Claire honored her commanders and soldiers. Ryan, Alex, and Lisa were praised for their bravery and leadership. Humans learned that every action mattered. No soldier was too small, no decision unimportant. Humans had used every resource, every skill, and every strategy to win. Humans had set an example of what courage and intelligence could achieve. As the sun set, humans looked over the planet. They had won. They had faced a stronger enemy and succeeded. Humans had shattered the aliens' belief that they were unbeatable. Humans had proved that they could fight, adapt, and win. Queen Claire knew this was only the beginning. Humans would continue to explore, fight, and protect their people. Humans gathered around fires that night. They shared stories of battles, clever tactics, and narrow escapes. Humans laughed, but they remembered the challenges they had faced. They were stronger and wiser now. Humans had not only won a war, but but it also shown the galaxy what humans were capable of. Courage, intelligence, and teamwork had made them victorious. Queen Claire looked at her people and smiled. Humans had achieved the impossible. They had taken control of the planet, defeated a strong enemy, and proven that humans could overcome any challenge. Humans were ready for the future. They would continue to fight, learn, and grow stronger. Humans had shattered the aliens' beliefs and shown that no enemy could stand against them when humans worked together and never gave up.